As Taylor and I work with our candidates on their interviews with the employers that we set them up with, often they're coming to us saying, what do we ask during that second interview? So let's talk about the purpose of the second interview. The second interview is for them to take a much deeper dive into your background to see if you are fit for the role. But this is also your opportunity to make sure you walk away with a very clear idea of the job at hand and the company culture, and if you see that you're a good fit for the role. So here's a few key questions you're going to want to ask in that second interview to make sure this job is the right job for you.
You want to think about what is expected of me, whether that's within the first 3 months, 9 months, first year. What are those target goals, especially if it's a sales-driven position. What are my sales metrics? Where do you see me reaching that? What is expected of me in that role. Another one is, what challenges could I face? Most likely that manager's already going to know the uphill climb that you're going to enter when taking on that role. So asking what challenges I could see. Who will I interact with daily? Maybe who do I report to? Will I work cross-functionally within the company? And then also, is there any opportunity for me to see the full business and learn it from top to bottom? Will I be able to job shadow or spend time in other departments just to get a good background of what the company does? Also thinking about opportunities to learn and grow. Is there, upward mobility within a company? Especially if you're a little bit younger in your career, where can my longevity take me while staying with that company? And of course, the very end is talking about compensation. There's a very good chance that recruiter or interviewer will already ask you what your expectations are salary-wise. So keeping in mind that they may bring that up first, so be prepared to answer that. But if not, it's totally fair game for you to ask about what the compensation package, what's that base salary? Is there commission? What type of benefits do you offer? And also 401k.
Very good. Now, what happens if you feel like that interviewer answered all your questions? Between round 1 and round 2, they've answered everything, and they say, what other questions do you have? A way to answer that is saying, actually, I brought several questions today, and looking over my notes, it looks like you've answered everything about the company culture and job, so I really feel I'm all set and you covered everything. The reason that I want to say that is because if not, they're going to assume you didn't prepare anything. If you don't have any more questions, that's fine, but showcase that you did come prepared and you did have questions, but they just did a great job of answering them for you. So more tips and tricks as you are looking for your next job and career move. Follow and like us at AgHires.